Hi guys, Hunter UK here, and today I'm super excited to bring you the brand new Alpex 4K Lite version. It is a 3.5 to 20.5 magnification with ballistic calculator and laser rangefinder. There's two models. This is the top one. I put the model number up now, but this is the top model, and I've been waiting to get this scope for a few months. I was told about this new scope from Hikmicro that was going to be specifically designed for air rifle shooters or pest controllers, but I didn't have any details on it. So I'd waited a couple of months and no real information. So I was a bit apprehensive. And then they sent me the spec sheet through with all the different things a couple of weeks ago. And at that point, I was like a kid in a sweet shop. Now, there's D&T Zulus I've been a massive fan of for a long time. Still am. Still one of the best £600 scopes you can get on the market for a day and night vision scope. But for a while, I didn't think anything was going to rival it. And now, after seeing this, looking through it, and on paper, it's a better spec all round pretty much than the D&T Zulus. So I was surprised when I got my hands on it, and I think now Alpex, or Hikmicro rather, have just rivaled the D&T Zulus, if not better. And I think it's subjective. You either like a more AR style type digital scope like the D&T Zulus or a traditional looking scope like this. It's effectively an Alpex shrunken down, compacted, and specifically designed for pest controllers, air rifle shooters, which for me is a massive thing, because when I'm walking around the barns and when I'm out shooting on, especially on a long day, a good few hours, I want the lightest possible setup with the most possible options. And so far, this for me has done it. I think it goes on sale for around £600 as well. But I'll run through a few specs. I don't want to bore you with every single thing, but I will run through some specs and normal stuff. Look, you get the box. It didn't come with these mounts. It's a test model, a demo unit. So I had to buy my own mounts just so I could sit it down for you guys. So it's just a unit. You do get an instruction manual, the usual cleaning cloth, the USB data transfer cable, and an instruction manual, all in all, a two battery charger in there as well. So you do get all that with it. This unit, I mean, look, you know, I haven't got the biggest hands neither, and so, you know, it's super light, guys. Super compact. Every possible feature that you'd would want in a day and night vision scope. Obviously, you'd have to have an external IR. The D&T does have the internal one built in, but I know a lot of people that just prefer the external one. Lasts longer as well than the internally built one. The batteries die quick when you use the night vision on the D&T and you turn on the IR. It does drain your battery quite fast. So this would be an external IR. But look, I'll run through some specs. So we'll go over the scope, then I'll do the specs. So your battery goes inside there. Obviously, you've got your ocular focus, your lens focus, laser rangefinder, ballistic calculator, menu, the record button, and the picture-in-picture. This is your magnification wheel. One really cool feature about this is when you press the power button, and I'm not joking, you hold this for 1 second and the screen is on immediately. Focused, ready to go, ready to shoot. There's no start up menu, there's no warm up. It is instant. You press the button, you look down, the screen's there, ready to go, which I love, because you don't want to miss them all important shots. As a pest controller, you want to be battery on, see your quarry, take your shot, and away you go. So yeah, running through the specs then, guys. So the battery is one internal and then one that you add in there as well. So it boasts a 7-hour battery life. 18650 battery, but with the nipple on the end, not the flat 18650 battery. Overall length, is 280 mils with a 30 mil tube. So again, super light. Now I think that this is the lightest in its category in day and night vision scopes. The weight on this is 474 grams with the battery included. I mean, it's nothing, guys. It's super light. I'm just being careful I don't drop it or anything, otherwise I'd be like that. But no, it's super light. It makes no difference to your scope whatsoever, to your setup. You just wouldn't feel it on top of any scope for that matter, which for me is a massive bonus as a pest controller. The laser rangefinder now that that actually laser range finds from 3 meters right down to 3 meters up to 1,000. Now I tested it and it does laser range find at 3 meters, which is again good for us pest controllers, because a lot of us were sub 12 specifically do a lot of close range work and we want to be at a laser range find down. Obviously it's got the ballistic calculator. The lens is a 40mm lens with a f2.0 4K ultra HD display. It is quality, absolutely quality, for the money, especially for that money. You're getting so much for that money. The frame rate on this is 50 hertz at 4K and 100 hertz at 1080p. It does actually focus down, so not laser range find, it focuses down to 2 meters. So that's also, a lot of scopes don't do that. If you want to take a very short shot or you want something close and you want nice clear image, especially if you're content creating, it's nice that it does focus down to that. So I mean, there's a lot packed into this. You've got your menu on top, you've got your record button, your picture in picture, which I absolutely love. It's crystal clear. I'm going to show you some footage anyway, guys. I don't want to waffle on for ages, but it's not a comparison video, but just because it is around about the same price as the Zulus, and it is lighter than the Zulus, and there's nothing wrong with the Zulus. I just want to give a quick comparison. So the frame rate of a Zulus is 60 hertz only. The maximum magnification is 20 times, and the battery is 1 hour more on the Zulus, so that's 8 hours. So we've got to be fair. But the weight is 666 grams, whereas this is 474 grams, so noticeably lighter. 1 hour shorter battery time. You get an extra 0.5 mag on this, zooming out to 20.5. And this can record with 50 hertz or 100 hertz at 4K and 1080p. So on paper, and I've got a lot, in fact, I'll put a data sheet up right at the end so you can have a look as a comparison between the Zulus, and obviously this Hikmicro for 4K Alpex Lite. So you can see that at the end, but on paper, it's better than the Zulus. I'm not trying to discredit the Zulus because I own one and I love it. The only thing that's going to be interesting for me, and I don't know this yet until I did a side-by-side or zoom in, when you zoom in on the Zulus at 20 magnification, it does get a little pixelated. And I think, but not certain yet, it might be better. I think the best thing we can do now, guys, is zoom in on some rabbits or some birds and whatever we can, some buildings, and really test it graphically and just see how clear it is. But I mean, what's not to love? I mean, it's subjective, isn't it? You either like the Zulus, that's a shorter, more compact, or you like a traditional looking rifle scope, which this is. And it's just, yeah, it's so light. And God, I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. It's a new kid on the block. I don't think anybody would be disappointed, especially sub 12 air rifle people that want a compact setup and do close quarter pest control. And this is not me just trying to push out a sales pitch. I haven't bragged about a scope this good since the Zulus, and the Zulus was obviously DNT, then Arkin before. So the last time I did a review on that, maybe 2 years ago, and I've not bragged about any scope since. And this is definitely one to grab, to brag about, and they're definitely a bargain. I think, like I say, it's around 600 quid. I mean, what a bargain. So things that are looking up for us air rifle pest controllers. Anyway, let's get to the footage, guys. So this steeple's out at about 295 yards. As you can see, I've just laser range found it. And there you go, 295 yards. This is super impressive. I mean, look at the detail on the brickwork. Zooming into 20.5. So from base mag 3.5 to 20.5. And this is just unbelievable. Next to no pixelation whatsoever. I mean, look at this. It's absolutely crystal. So again, base magnification 3.5 out to 114 yards. We're not going to need more than that, us air rifle shooters. And we'll zoom right into 20.5 again, just displaying what an amazing scope it is for the money and detailed picture. And here we have some close-up jackdaws. I think there's a small crow in there, and I forget what that other bird is to the right. Is it curlew or something like that? But again, just detail, absolutely unbelievable. Quality picture. Okay guys, so you can see from the footage there, it's super impressive. So I'm super impressed myself. The scope, the graphics, the visuals are unbelievable. Just everything about the scope is just a brilliant scope. Look, stay tuned. You're going to see me again soon. The next one we're going to be out hunting. We're going to be doing a daytime footage, and then I'm going to do a follow-up video after that, and then we're really going to test it with the night footage and see what it's capable of. See if the scope really does shine just as much as it does in the daytime. But I don't think it's going to disappoint, so stay tuned guys. Take care.